Hi, I'm Josanne Wright Callender, the author of Making Do Growing Up Colored in the Jim Crow South During the Great Depression. And I have to say that this has been a really nice break for me. I know I have confidence that the Lord will help my team, Phyllis Kelly and Charles Lawrence, work through the edits of Making Do, the audiobook. And it's such a relief to have people that you can trust to do this. I made a little bit of this video yesterday, but the Wi-Fi was so sketchy that I decided to take it down off of LinkedIn and do this one this morning um, because I just wanted to let everyone know that we are doing the edits now. This is, the rubber hits the road time, and hopefully, if all things go well, and there's also we have our family and our um, other life issues that come up, but the the die is cast. Phyllis just called me yesterday saying that she and Charles were getting together this weekend to see how much of the edits they can get through and to do. And she also identified some places where music could be added, which I personally hadn't thought of. But we just we're trying to do as much as we can with the budget that we have, which is always the thing that's like you can either have time or money. Well, we have a bit more time than money, but still both are finite. And as a writer, this has always been something that comes back to me from what I've heard in film writing classes, that you just do the best you can with what you have. And with writing in particular, it's a lot easier to take time off to rethink and to add to your previous draft. But in film production and in audiobook production, you have to have a set schedule and ideas of what you plan to accomplish. So I made a plan A, which is the essentials of what we really need to complete this audiobook to make it tight. And then there's a plan B that if we have time left and a bit of money left, then we'll go on and do some of the frills, which will make it a hugely better audiobook. But we have our constraints. So that's something that I thought I'd share with you this morning, as well as I am doing this workshop next month, and you can look at my description box for how to get in touch with me in case you'd like to participate. But I have a group of our, this is, it's not limited to, but it is our women's Bible study. And I am going to do a workshop on how to write your legacy story and how I started writing Making Do. Uh, give a bit of the history and some tools and tips that I think will help people get going with their stories. And, whether they want to publish it or hand it down to their children as a legacy generational story, it's, it's up to the individual. But to put it down on paper is essential. And I saw a lot of that when I was reading. I don't have a book with me, but it's a story, biography of Teddy Roosevelt and Booker T. Washington, and Booker T's name came to me as a particular interest because he was the creator of the Tuskegee Institute. And there are so many different little stories that this author pulled together to complete the thought process as to how he did it. And some were from letters, and some were, I guess, accounts that were noted by biographers of their era. So it was like firsthand information. But I was thinking how many of these, the richness of the story would be lost if people hadn't logged their thoughts as as it happened. And newspaper articles, of course, in that time were really big. No radio programs, but still, keeping track of the thoughts that you have for your family based on your past experiences is crucial. Excuse me. having a full picture of what actually occurred during that time. So that's why I'm really into the history and the legacy stories that we have to share because we have our, I mean, personal histories are so interesting to read. So I'm going to put the author's name in the description box. But I just love reading historical novels and biographies. But okay, we'll talk next time on some other tips for writers and to get you going in your legacy stories. And I just appreciate you so much. Please subscribe, please share, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye bye. And God bless you. Bye bye.